Hi, this is Eric Carter, student physical therapist assistant, and I'm here with my client Jordan today. And today we're going to be demonstrating how to do range of motion and manual muscle testing of the knee joint. And so I'm going to explain to him what's going to happen. So Jordan, we're going to do a little some moving of your leg just to make sure that for the range of motion. If you have any tight muscles, or if you have any tightness or swelling or anything possibly in your knee joint. And then we're going to do manual muscle testing. That's to test for strength and to see how strong your muscles are. Okay? Now, do you think we can go ahead and do that today? Okay, perfect. So first thing is I'd wash my hands, which I have just done before starting the video. And then I'll go ahead and have you lay down on your back with your head on the pillow. Now, is it okay if I touch your legs, Jordan?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. I'm going to put a bolster or a towel or something underneath the distal tibia just to raise everything up off the table so we can get an accurate reading. Okay, now for knee extension, normal value is 0 degrees. What we have to check for, we have to do 3 bony landmarks. We have to do the lateral malleolus. We have to locate the lateral epicondyle. And then the greater trochanter. Okay, we have the axis, which we place on the lateral epicondyle. We have the stationary arm, which goes towards the greater trochanter. And then we have the movable arm, which we point towards the lateral malleolus. Okay, so with all of this, we have a reading of 0 degrees, which is standard for knee extension. So I will record that as range of motion, right leg, 0 degrees extension. And then, so Jordan, if I could get you, I'm just going to go ahead and take the bolster out. And we're going to do knee flexion now. So if you want to go ahead and put these down, lay down, just like we were practicing. Okay, now with this leg, Jordan, your right leg,
Yeah.
I'd like you to bend it and pull it as far back as you can without taking it off the table. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay, now don't take your hip up off the table either, okay? Keep your hip flat. And we need to go ahead and the three landmarks we need to locate once again. There we go. We bring the movable arm into the lateral malleolus. And normal reading for this is 120 to 135 degrees of flexion. And right now we have a reading of 155 degrees. So I would record this, document it as right side knee flexion 155 degrees. And then we're going to go into some manual muscle testing. And first we're going to do extension. So Jordan, if I could get your right leg, just extend it all the way out. That's perfect, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and bend the leg just a little bit. What we're going to do is I want you to go ahead and when I'm pushing down with this arm, I want you to push upwards. So you're not letting me push your leg down. Okay, go. Okay, and relax now. Now, I would record that as a right leg manual muscle testing, grade 5 for extension. And if it was a grade 4, there would be a little budge. If it was a grade 3, I'd be able to push it all the way down. And then there's a grade 2. I would do the grade 2 of him. It'd be sideline, and I would just put my hands, one under his knee, one under his ankle, and I would go ahead and just make sure that there's a little resistance in there. And then for a grade 1 and 0, I would do it when he's supine, laying on his back, and he would have a bolster under his knee, and it would just be him raising it up just to see if he can get his legs off the ground. And if he's able to, it would be a grade 1, and if not, it'd be a grade 0. Okay, then we're going to go manual muscle testing of knee flexion. So if I can get you to lay down on your stomach, Jordan. Okay, and this time we're going to be on the left leg. So, Jordan, I want you to bring this leg and bend it as far up as you can. There you go. Now let's bring it back down. So what I'm going to do here, Jordan, is I'm going to put you can leave this foot, you can leave that one all the way down. I'll put one hand here and one here just to kind of support you. I'm looking for any hip raises or anything like that to do any compensation. So I'm going to push down, and I want you to go ahead and resist me and try to make it so I don't push your leg down. Are you ready? Okay, go. Okay, that's good. Let's stop. Now try to keep your foot from turning inward or outward. Just try to keep it like that. Let's try this one more time, okay? Okay, let's go. Okay, there we go. Okay, stop. So, for that, I would grade that. I would document it as manual muscle testing, left leg flexion, grade 5. If it was a grade 4, there would be a little budge in it. If it was a grade 3, I'd be able to go all the way down to the table. For flexion, manual muscle testing of a grade 2, I'd have him on his sideline just to get support underneath his knees and ankle, just to see if he can give me some resistance. For a grade 1 and a 0, it'd be back in the prone position, and what I would do is I would just have it like this, and just to see if he can give me any resistance at all as I'm going down, just to see if he can hold his leg anywhere. Okay, and so that is how you perform range of motion for extension and flexion of the knee joint, and manual muscle testing of flexion and extension of the knee joint. And you can go ahead and sit up, Jordan. And that is it.
Bye.